Shri Parasakthi Vidyalaya Cbse Class 6th Subject English.
Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. The previous class we have seen Unit 1 Poetry. The topic of the poem is a house, a home. I hope all you have understood the poem. In this class we are going to learn Unit 1 Prose. The topic of the lesson is Who did Patrick's homework? Again I repeat the topic. Who did Patrick's homework? It is written by Carol Morey. So all of you take page number 7 in your textbook. So let's go. Dear students, take page number 7. Before you read, do you like homework? Do you do it yourself or do you get help? What homework do you usually have? So the topic itself we can understood this story about homework. Who have homework? Yes, of course, students. Some people, some lazy fellows, they are not want to do the homework with their own self. So usually somebody get not interest to do, correct? So not all the students. In this story also it's about a student. The main character of the story is Patrick. So Patrick is usually a lazy fellow. He is not interested in studies. But how he will become interested at the last, it's give the very interesting part to you. So very interestingly, you can understood the story if you read. Okay. So listen carefully. Patrick never did homework. Too boring, he said. He played hockey and basketball and Nintendo, it said. His teachers told him, Patrick, do your homework or you won't learn a thing. And it's true, sometimes he did feel like an ignoramus, but what could he do? He hated homework. So in the first stanza, you can understood Patrick is the main character of the story. He is a school going boy, correct? So he is never did homework. So in our class also some students they not done the homework properly. So what is the purpose of we are given the homework? If you done the homework properly only you can learn easily, otherwise it is too difficult to study in the exams. That's the purpose we are given, correct? So if you do the regular homework you are not worried about during the examination. Here the Patrick is he felt very bored to do the homework. He said always too boring to do the homework. So he always want to play. So which are the games he played? Hockey, basketball and Nintendo. Nintendo is a video game. His teachers told them. So always the teachers give some suggestion and command to the Patrick about learning. Do your homework or you won't learn your thing. So this is the teacher's advice to Patrick. And it's true. You also know if you do the homework only, you can study well. So here, the sometimes he did feel like the ignorance. It is an ignorant person because if you are not done the homework, definitely the teacher will punish you. So that is like he sometimes feels very ignorant person. But what he do? He hated homework because what is the reason? He is not like to do the homework. That is the main reason. Stanza number 2. Then one day he found his cat playing the little doll and he grabbed it away. To his surprise, it was not a doll. See, one day, usually he is like to play. On the time, one day he saw a cat on the street displaying with the doll. So the doll, he grabbed it away. To the surprise, it was not a doll. So what is the cat playing with? We can see the next page. Page number 8. At all, but a man of the tiniest size. He had a little wool shirt with old-fashioned breeches and a high tall hat much like a witch's. He yelled, Save me, don't give me back to the cat. I'll grant you a wish, I promise you that. So the previous page we have seen, the Patrick saw one cat, it is playing with a doll. So after he reached near the cat, then only he can understood it is not a doll, it is a doll. So it is like a very tiniest size, it means very small size. He had a little wool shirt with a very short man. So here he yelled, he said, say to me, don't give me back to the cat. So the tiny man, he said to Patrick, don't return me to the cat. If you say me, I will help you for what you want. Okay. So this like promise given by the tinny man to the Patrick. So if you have in your life, what you would do? Yes, we all take the, definitely we will take the tinny man with you, because he will promise whatever you want he will give. It is like a magical man. So that is like now Patrick loved it. Okay, so he said, yes, I'll save you. Para 3. Patrick could not believe how lucky he was. Here was the answer to all of his problem. So he said, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester, that's 35 days. If you do a good enough job, I could even get A's. It means, so what problem Patrick has now? Yes, he is very bored to do the homework. So what is his problem? Only the homework. So he asked about his homework to the tinny man. So he thought it is answer for his all of his problem and question. So he now asked to that tinny man, only if you do all my homework till the end of the semester. So before the exam end, if he do the homework regularly with him, he will definitely get the good mark. It means I could get A grade. So that is a question asked by Patrick to the tinny man. Paragraph 4. The little man's face wrinkled like the discloth thrown in the hamper. He kicked his legs and doubted his fists, and he grinned and scowled and perched his lips. Oh, I am cursed, but I'll do it. So now the tinny man, he asked to the tinny man about for do the help for Homer. He said he thinks so many. After that he said, okay, I'll help you. So now Patrick was very happy. So he thought he was a very luckiest person. Yes, so what happened we can see in the next page. All of you take page number 9. Fifth para. And true to this word, the elf began to Patrick's homework. Except there was one glitch. The elf did not always know what to do and he needed help. Help me, he did say. And Patrick would have to help in whatever way. So, in whatever way the little man want the help, he asks the Patrick to help. Because if you are going to the homework, if you want to do the homework, definitely for English you should have dictionary. For mathematical script you should know tables. So the titty man asked any help to Patrick. After that only they are doing the homework. So that is only given this para. I don't know the word. The elf squeaked while reading Patrick's homework. Get me a dictionary. So now what is even better, look for the word and sound it by each letter. So now the Patrick read that word from the dictionary. After that the Tuniman give help him. And sixth para, when it came to Max, Patrick was out of luck. What are timetables? The elf cried. Here the elf, it refers the Tuniman. He asked what is tables. So we else never need that. So definitely if you know the tables only you can do the maths. So what happened we can see in the next page. All of you take page number 10. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them it is a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library, I need books. More and more books, and you can help me read them too. So now that elf, it means a small tinny man asked the Patricks so to bring the dictionary and table books also. For addition, subtraction, division, fraction, I don't know anything. If you bring the tables only, I'll help you. That like the tinny man informed to Patrick. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. So, who will guide you? The Patrick guide only. The tinny man help him to do the homework. So, elves know nothing of human history, of course. So, it is a mystery. So, the little elf now already a shouter and he asked, go to the library. I want to read the books for doing the homework. So, for which other subject he want to help? Maths, history and English. Okay. And if you help me only, I'll do the homework. So, it is said by the little man to Patrick. So, seventh para. As a matter of fact, every day in every way, the little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever and was a drag. He was standing up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes baffled and bleary. So usually the nag means one who troubles someone all the time, complaining or asking them to do something. So first of all, the Patrick want to help the to get the help from the tinny man. But what happened now? He will ask the help to the Homer to all the works to given to Patrick. So he was felt very nag. So every day in every way he was very nag. Patrick was working harder than even more before the tinny man came, because before that he was not do the homework just to board. So he not do the regular homework to the school. Every day he get a punishment. But what happened now? He was standing up the nights and he learned timetables and he refers dictionary and everything he was learning now. So he was going to the school. He was very eyes was very baffled and he was of course felt very tired, because every night he was spent for doing the homework and study. So now there is a much improvement to the Patrick. Para number 8. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. As for Homer, there was no more, so he quietly, slyly slipped out of the back door. So at last, it means end of the semester. Now every homework was done by Patrick with the help of Tinnyman. So what happened? See in the 9th para. Patrick got his A's. His classmates were amazed. His teachers smiled and were full of pride. And his parents, they wonder what happened to Patrick. He was now the model kid. Cleaned his room, did his chores, was cheerful, never rude, like he had developed a whole new attitude. So, end of the semester, there was a mark sheet given to Patrick. He was very surprised because he got A grade. So now it means it is a good mark. His classmates and everyone was very amazed because he was not done the homework regularly, but nowadays he was done. After the tinnyman came to his life, he done the homework properly. So the teacher smiled and all of them praised. He is a role model kid in the class because he was first he was very average student, but now he is a good scoring boy, and definitely his all the behaviors also should be changed. So he cleaned his room and did his chores and cheerful, always very happy, so never rude to anyone. He had developed a new attitude with them. So the parents, teachers and friends, everyone was amazed about Patrick. So what is the reason? We only know with the tinny man. So 10th para, you see, in the end, Patrick still thought he made that tinny man do all this homework. But I'll share the secret just between you and me. It was the elf. Patrick had done itself. So at the end, we can know. Usually, if you felt difficult in the homework or for studying, you get a help from your parents or friends anywhere. But who will do the work automatically? You only. If you do the work only, you can get the score. The same like Patrick thought he may get the help from the tinny man. That is the reason only he got all the things. But definitely not. The author shared the secret with the reader. So, dear students, what do you learn from the story? What secret the author shared to you? Yes, the Patrick thought he done the homework and get the name from the help of the tinny man. But really, what would happen? The tinny man automatically he made Patrick to do the homework. So that is the reason he got good scores in the exam. So who did the Patrick's homework? The climax we know who did. The Patrick only did the homework himself. So usually the people not believe what he can do. So you are also the same, like don't get help. If you are do the hard work, automatically you will get the good score. Okay, so that is the moral of the story. I hope all you are understood the story very well. So read again, and there is a book bag question. There are 6 questions given. Prepare well the answer for your home. The next class I'll give the note for the unit 1. Okay, thank you.